Lee, a very frustrating defeat here this evening. Can you just summarise that for me?
Yeah, we went at the races tonight. Simple as that. We were on the back foot for the first half. I probably got the press wrong in the first half, which we changed it after about 20 minutes, and we got a little bit more pressure on the ball high up the pitch. The way they play is always ask questions of you. Listen, they've been together 2 or 3 years, and they're a good team, but I expect better from us. We've got better quality than we showed tonight. We didn't threaten a goal nowhere near enough. We've got some good areas, lacked a bit of quality tonight, and for as good as our attacking players have been over the last couple of games, we've a little bit toothless tonight. But listen, we have to reevaluate it, look at it, and go again. That's all we can do. It's frustrating because I think I was hoping we'd turn the corner as far as performances and results with Torquay and a win here against Enfield. But it's a funny league, you're looking tonight. Enfield are going to beat Ebbsfleet tonight, so anyone can sort of beat anyone, and it is frustrating. And I get the fans' frustration that part-time team we've lost tonight too. But rest assured, we're working really hard to try and turn it round, and we will get it right, and we will get the team going because the club is really set up to do well, and I just feel that the fans need a little bit of payback as far as turning up and getting performances. And tonight they didn't really get that, So the players were a little bit nervy as well after the first sort of 20 minutes, but. Yeah, just frustration on my behalf that we lacked a little bit of a punch tonight. You
mentioned there trying to turn the corner. What do you believe has to change from that performance going into the future?
Well, I think we're just a little bit on our heels tonight. A little bit lackadaisical, a little bit flat, a little bit. We weren't bright. Didn't have the energy that we've had in the last couple of games. So I look at myself as well, and look at team selection as well, moving forwards. Can we keep grinding out performances? I might have to look at that as well. But listen, we're hurting. The lads are really hurting in there, and as a staff we are. So we use that as fuel moving forwards. We've got a game that we can potentially go and win and compete on Saturday. But first and foremost, we'll have to lick our wounds with this one because we are hurting tonight. Because as I said, I think myself and the players thought we may have turned the corner, but you can't take nothing for granted in this game. And I spoke about it before the game about making sure we don't rest on laurels. As far as we've had 2 okay performances, or 1.5 out of 2 games really. We need to make sure that we get these performances right over the longevity of the game, not just for periods in the game. And we did that tonight, and we got what we deserved, which was nothing out of the game. Well done to Horsham. I thought they put a very good performance on. We'll have to learn from it.
You mentioned the preparations for Saturday's game versus Chippenham. What will you be looking to do going into that one to help lift the lads, as you mentioned, as they're currently pretty down right now?
Yeah, well, listen, obviously they'll be off tomorrow, and then we train Thursday, Friday in preparation for the Chippenham game. It's a big game for us. If we can go there and get a win, then over the 4 games, it's not a bad return. But it's hard to see that in a moment of. Obviously, we're not counting our chickens. Chippenham are fighting for their lives at the bottom of the league, so it's going to be a really tough game there. And we need to make sure if we are going to win that game, we have to turn up for 95 minutes and be energised, hard-working, reliable. And on it, because when we're not, it just shows tonight that anyone can beat anyone. And Horsham beating Dagenham and Redbridge in the Conference South is something that the fans won't like, and I don't like it either. The players don't like it. They can rest assured that we will be working very hard to turn it round, and that next opportunity is Saturday.